Good morning, Planetejobn and the Garbage Tier family. This is Jamal Baraka from Garbage Tier Media, and I just wanted to come out and say hi and hope everybody's having a good day so far. This video really isn't anything important. I just woke up to spew irreverent propaganda. So we got our Avengers 4 trailer, Avengers Endgame, and we're all excited and hyped for the new movie, and we saw it and we thought, wow, this movie is gonna be amazing based on a few minute trailers. The Ronin was in there and we like, whoa, Hawkeye's back, and we saw Captain America without his beard and we were like, he's not quite as sexy without his beard, but he's still Cap, damn it. And it made me think back, and I thought about the other trailer that came out this week, Captain Marvel. Poor Captain Marvel. So I think I've pinpointed what was wrong with the Captain Marvel trailer, and I don't want to knock the movie because even though art is subjective, I still haven't seen the movie. There's a lot of people out there that did enjoy Brie Larson's Captain Marvel trailer. And there are a lot of people that just are either like, this is trash, or they're either saying, hey, it's not the best. Or you have some people that are like, well, it's the greatest thing ever. Those people are wrong. The people that like this trailer and say it's the best trailer ever are wrong. So I figured this morning what I would do is I would take some time and just explain why I think why the Captain Marvel trailer didn't work. And the main reason, and I touched on it before, is that there's no tension in the trailer. So in Avengers 4, the trailer, just by the nature of his existence, we know the stakes and we know the threat level. Thanos has wiped out half of all life in the universe. So there's no time for games. If the Avengers want to save their friends or end the threat of Thanos or simply get revenge or avenge the Earth, they have to stop Thanos. And this is a guy that beat the Hulk one-on-one in single combat. This is a person who stood up to the entire team of Avengers, including Vision, Scarlet Witch, and Thor, and made it out to the other side. So right off the bat, we really honestly didn't even need a trailer to know what the threat was, but it was a nice trailer. We got to see some really good acting all across the board from everybody involved. Maybe not Scarlett Johansson, but she was only in it for a few seconds. But everybody else, there was smoldering to intensity, as Jumanji would say. With Captain Marvel, there's no tension at all in a trailer. And then there's no tension in either one of these trailers. There's no stakes. When Captain Marvel opens up, we see her crashing to Earth from space, which tells the audience that Captain Marvel can survive falling through space and surviving. So at that point, you have to think subconsciously, what the hell is going to be able to stop this woman? And going through the motions of everything we've seen from the movie, we see her fighting old women. We see her dealing with Skrull soldiers. We see her doing a lot of different things. But the thing that's in the back of your mind as you watch these trailers and all these action sequences is, that she survived falling to the Earth from space. None of this shit that she's gonna run into on the ground is gonna do anything to her. So with all of the tension drained from these trailers, possibly the movie, we need something more interesting to latch on to. What the directors and the producers and the script writers decided to do to fill that void of Carol Danvers actually being in any sort of danger, they decided to focus on her being a badass and maybe her being good at what she does and her lack of memory. But it's failing because the focus of the trailer is more so on, it's all over the place. They want to tell us about the Skrulls. They want to tell us about her being a space badass. They want to tell us about her powers and how badass she is. Well, I've said that already, but they want to tell us all these things, but they don't want to give us much personality from the character. And this is intentional because Carol Danvers has been brainwashed, and that's not even really given any focus. And this is it's possibly the most important aspect of the film. Carol Danvers has been brainwashed by the Kree, and that's why she's left the Earth. And we could have a red herring or something else going on, but that's not giving the weight in these trailers that deserves. This woman was apparently abducted, Peter Quill style, from Guardians of the Galaxy, and has no memory of her time on Earth, or she gets glimpses of her past on Earth, but she's lost it. So I'm thinking by the end of the movie, after the effects of the brainwashing has worn off, we'll see a Carol Danvers that has more personality, may have more responsibility to the Kree, Earth, or whatever. That's the focus just should have been shifted a little bit, and we should have been more sympathetic to what's going on with Captain Marvel. The directors decided not to go that route for whatever reason, maybe because of mind rape, accusations or something like that, but we don't know. The other angle the trailer could have took that would have worked just as well would have been the focus on the Skrulls and the fact that the Skrulls are actually have infiltrated our society. And I think the reason why they haven't focused on that as much is because we've already seen that in Captain America's series. But it works. The plot works. It doesn't matter if it's Captain America. It doesn't matter with Hydra. It doesn't matter if it's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It doesn't matter if it's They Live. It doesn't matter if it's the Thing. Once you swap somebody out and you say, damn, I thought that was such and such, but it's really a Skrull, and it's like, whoa, this works. And matter of fact, there's proof of that because the most popular scene in these two trailers is Captain Marvel beating the hell out of an old lady. Like, what the hell? This should have been the whole trailer. Like, okay, well, we don't know what's going on. Why is the president making these crazy decisions? Well, because he's a Skrull, baby. Oh shit. But it's not, none of that angle isn't there. And I really think the focus should have either been on one of those two aspects, either Carol's brainwashing, or it should have been on the fact that these people have been swapped out by the Skrulls. Instead, we get white bread, Carol Danvers flying around, totally impervious to anything other than the scene with the blue blood stuff. I hope that's blood, but we see those scenes, and that's all we get. And maybe the another problem is that maybe the reveal should have been while you're watching the movie that Carol Danvers is like as powerful as she is. I'm thinking what we should have gotten was, and this is just my opinion, it's subjective and it's probably trash and wrong, but maybe you agree with me that Carol Danvers, maybe the reveal should have been that as the movie goes on, that Carol is just as strong or powerful as maybe Thanos. Maybe that should have been the reveal. The other stuff would have been cool. The trailer could have been about the Skrulls. The trailer could have been about her being brainwashed. But the reveal is that, damn, Carol Danvers is powerful as F. That's just the way my imagination works. I think that would have worked better. So I don't know how this came together, and I'm just not excited for the movie, but I'm excited to see how this is cut, because I feel like either this movie is going to be a bad movie or it's going to be a movie that is just underwhelming to the point where I'm just questioning how we got to this point. Carol Danvers is not a popular comic book character, and I don't care who tells you otherwise. She's not the most popular comic book character, but there's been some good Carol Danvers stories. Brie Larson is an Academy Award winning actress. Samuel L. Jackson is a hell of an actor, and he's been nominated for Academy Awards in the past. I believe. I could be wrong. I'm not actually doing any editing or looking anything up with this video. So if I'm downplaying Sam Jackson's accomplishments, sorry. Jude Law is in here. He's a great actor. So and I don't know who that director is, but I'm sure they didn't just find somebody off the street to make this movie. So that's pretty much all I got for you today. I'm not going to waste your time any further. I'll do that another time. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with me. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. This is Jamal Baraka from Garbage Tier, and I just want to wish you a good day. You can check us out on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook at Jamal is Trash, or you can check out my website at GT Media Reviews. And have a good one. Thanks. Bye.